Hello, it's me. Another week. I did a thing. I started a project this time, and I moved my camera setup so that I'm getting a little bit of natural light because this apartment not super duper well lit. I'm gonna tell myself to look at the camera this time because it's weird that I look down at the screen. I'm also gonna take off my glasses. I think that'll help. Put makeup on. Fancy. Today I pulled out my sewing machine. I sewed one seam, but it's a start. And I did some other stuff. By the way, I'm hoping my sound is decent because even though I'm talking to my Max Photo Booth app, I have my work phone recording through my work earbuds. So that should be better sound. Back in August, September of last year, I made a sloper, which is a sewing thing where you pretty much make just the most plain, basic fitted dress that fits with no extra room. And you use that, once you get that to fit, you can use that to adjust sewing patterns or even just to make sewing patterns from scratch. So that's a thing I'm hoping to do. So I started that back in August, September, and I'm starting it up again. I have lost a little weight since then, so I had to try that on and take it in a little bit. In the meantime, I had found a long zipper, so I attached the zipper to the pattern because that makes it easier to do things yourself because you can just zip it up and not have to pin it, and then you can move around without worrying about poking yourself with pins. So I did that. Before I could do that, I had to put my full-length mirror up on the wall because I had it just leaning against the wall. But I put it up with Command Velcro strips, and fingers crossed that they stay up because they didn't seem to initially want to stick to the wall very well. But so far so good. You can't see that wall from here, and you can't really see it in the footage I shot. It's just footage of me leaning against a wall. It's a tough apartment for filming because it's not super big. I don't have a setup, so I'm stacking my camera on a can of beans and hoping it doesn't fall. I enjoy the challenge. Tried the sloper on, pinned it, marked what adjustments I had to make. There's a lot of marks on the sloper, as you can see if you look at it, from different attempts. I'd gone about 3 rounds of adjustments, because each time is not perfect. But, so I did that, so it's kind of a mess. It's kind of a lot of markings. So I'm going to work with what I have, retrace it onto clean fabric, sew it up again. This will be next weekend. And then clean slate, mark it up, probably final round, and then I'll have something I can work with, and I'll trace it onto cardstock, and then I'll have something I can make stuff out of. So yeah, so that's what I did. Getting set up was a little chaotic, kind of realizing that my setup is kind of a mess. I may or may not have mentioned in previous videos that there are 2 electrical outlets in this room, and that's all. When I want to plug anything in, it's decisions have to be made. So right now, where I have my sewing machine set up in the closet, that was my work computer. So I moved that out of the way. The power strip currently going to that closet only had room for 3 things. Yeah, I need a bigger power strip because I'd like to be able to have 2 monitors. Because I have 2 monitors. I have 2 monitors thanks to work. There's a lot of setup things, like none of which are huge. There's probably 50 things I need to do for this apartment, each of which would cost between $10 or $20, but times 50 is a lot. So, question of which one to do and when. Getting a better power strip for that, that's up there. So I just unplugged those, put the computer away. It's a laptop, not a big deal. And then I brought out the sewing machine, plugged that in. Was able to do a little bit of sewing on that. I might try to sew a circle skirt while I have the sewing machine out, because it's actually a pretty simple thing, and it would give me something to wear to work, because my wardrobe is kind of slim pickings right now, because I did lose a little weight, so a lot of things don't fit anymore. And I go back to the office next week, I think, June 16th? Yeah, today's the 12th, Sunday, 12th. We have been work from home for a few weeks because of remodeling in the office. But now now I have to go back to work, and I don't know if I have anything to wear. So even though I said I'm done sewing, I'm done with the slipper project, but I think I'm going to try and whip out a quick circle skirt, which aren't that hard. And that would, I'd feel good about that. I'd feel very accomplished if I could manage that. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. Other than that, I'm going to spend what remains of today. It's 20 to 5. I don't have my glasses on. 20 to 5 as I'm recording this? Quarter to 5. I will spend the rest of today trying to get my house in order. I keep saying I'm doing that. I can only do so much in the sitting before I run out of steam. It's gradually getting there. It's getting there. Every weekend a little better. Every day a little better. So I went down to the Ravenswood Street Festival, which was a couple blocks away, so I wanted to check it out. Oh, and I saw my friends on Saturday. That was great. A bunch of us got together, and we haven't. I think the last time more than 2 or 3 of us got together was a vaccination event, and that was we saw each other from 6 feet away. So that was exciting. It's like things are almost getting back to normal, almost maybe. Yeah, that's all I got. I should make notes. That's what I'm gonna do next time. And then I'll talk to all you fine people very soon. Well, I'll talk to all you fine people in another week. If I do another one of these, which I very much plan to do.